Hey YouTube, this is Nashtaters. Welcome back to another episode of World Divisions. Tuesday it is. I always dread Tuesdays because, you're right at the point of either you're ending an event or you're just getting ready for an event. And perhaps people are scrambling to get some stuff done or getting prepared for something that's coming. For me, I think I was more like scrambling because I had to make sure that I get enough materials from the raid, and then I realized I can't even make the helmet. Like, I bought one recipes and I couldn't make it because I don't have enough of those, what do you call these things? These megasite things. So it's kind of sad that I can't even climb high enough to do it. I mean, I think I still have a few hours to try to get a few raids done to get 10, but at this point, is it even really worth it? I think I'm just gonna save these little saps and try to finish off my Crimson Blade instead, because I do want to finish Rain. And yeah, raiding is in general is just very tedious, very rough. Even though people are saying that this raid is better than the previous raids, I don't disagree with that, but at the same time, I think that's something that needs to be overhauled, because I know it's catered towards more or less spenders or heavy spenders, but come on, like, at least give us something to kind of mess around with, But it is what it is, and complaining about it really isn't going to do much. Let's just hope that the producers and the developers and Justin himself, maybe if he watches my channel, take a note of the fact that raids probably needs to overhaul for global version. And I've been defending the whole grinding concept for a very long time with the culture differences and the rewarding at the end. But honestly, I can't really defend it anymore because I don't think people are really enjoying the grinding part of this game. I think many people are actually turned off. And so if people are going to start leaving the game, it's going to be too late to fix the game, because once you have too many players leave, fixing it is going to do nothing at that point. So, just my 2 cents. But today, finally, Delita is going to make his debut because he is completely done with his efficiency. As you can see here, I was just using Lucia to gain some extra points, but really not really a big deal for me. So we're going to go ahead and inject Mr. Delita in there, and we're going to give him some really powerful weapons here, okay? We're going to give him the Ragnarok because he hits hard. Like, this guy, he hits like a ton of bricks, basically. I think I'm going to give him the dodge armor because he doesn't have a lot of hit points. And he doesn't really have a problem with AP. Orlando does. So I think I'm going to give him agility, if possible, somewhere. So he does have agility here. I don't want him to ideally buff himself, right? I really need agility. I think I'm going to go with agility. Actually, maybe I should go with accuracy. And then I do want this for more defense, and then this is going to be used for slash attack. So Orlando is going to be equipping the Excalibur to be more accurate, so he can take out some of those shadow lynxes and stuff. I think that's why I'm going to go target this specific arena matches. I'm going to just go after slash attackers. See if I can find them. Alright, so we found a dark slashing unit, and they're all slash attackers, so... But there is a warrior light to deal with. So we'll see how this goes. He's going to do meditate like I need him to do. And there's hate up. Let's see what we're doing here. Sure you can. Not too much damage. Oh, jump might be a problem though. Oh, that drain force. Oh wow, that's good damage against him. Nice, Judgment Blade for the death. And Homegirl missed. And I think this will be okay because I have Excalibur, so I should have enough accuracy to hit her. Alright, so it's 2v2 now. I think if I can get Warrior Light done, it's pretty much GG here. Oh, survived. Okay, accessory death. Oh, here we go. This might be a problem unless she has a lot of evasion. Nope. Delita finished it. That's kind of like glorifying, right? Because he was the one that got the killing blow. Alright, so we found a Venera, and we found Eldara, and Homeboy Galgarion. So this one, ideally, because I'm anti-slashing team, I might be okay. But because of the Eldara, it might give me an issue. But if Orlando stays alive, he can one-shot Homegirl with no issues. And I prefer her to be healing anyways, to be honest. If she's healing, she's not doing damage. And because their comp is not that strong, sleep. Because of the fact that none of their 2 units are buffers, or excuse me, they're not tanks or healers. So they're not very durable. So getting that heal in isn't really going to do a lot. I don't think that's a great comp because, as you saw, those 2 other melee / attacking units are going to be easily taken down. So 1 heal isn't going to help. So that's kind of not a good synergy, so to speak. Okay, we found another team with all dark slashing attacking units, plus Mr. Mon himself, which I'm sure a lot of people are trying to get a UR version of him in the future now. But someone mentioned that they're already thinking about implementing a UR version of him. So it might seem like a waste if Global votes for him and they were going to release him anyways. Hello, Bolt. Can we kill her? Yes, crush accessory. See, that little bit extra accuracy on my Delita really helps out. And now it's pretty much just everyone just slashing each other because I'm anti-slash. So for me, they shouldn't be able to kill my team as fast as I'm going to be able to kill their team. See? Nice. So this is working out very good, the anti-slashing espers. Alright. Here we go. I'm having some Chick-fil-A, so I want to try not to talk too much. This one, there's Orlando, Galgarion, and they seem to be pretty slow, unfortunately, so that's not good. But I'm anti-slashing, so there you go. Boom, dead. Since I have strength against Agrias, and I got the stop, very nice. Now Orlando's buffing like a dumbass, and boom, dead. Alright, here we go. I think this is GG. Now I have the elemental advantage with Mont, and I have 2 ass-kicking judgmental bladers. Sorry, bro. You're not gonna do enough damage, man. GG. Man, this sandwich is delicious. So this last match, I found another slashing team, but there was also a Lucia thrown in the mix. I just need to try to kill this Lucia as quickly as possible before she starts tearing up my Mont. But I think we might be okay. Look at that, disable. What? So my entire team is pretty much just disable, stops, and defensive ignores. Pretty rough combo. Look at that. Easy kills, man. Like, these are just easy slaughters. And all these units are 90s, so look at that. Accuracy, evasion, what? So that was pretty easy matches actually for the most part because my strategy is a lot more sound than before. And I think it makes a lot of sense to go the route that I've been going, to go more of a defensive route because every unit can do decent damage. And since it's a battle of attrition really, as you climb higher in arena, it makes more sense to go that route. So you guys already saw my +5 Nagnarok fully built attack, so it does good damage for him. I went with the +1 Mytho Armor for some weird reason. But there's no real difference because the strike resistance doesn't make that much of a difference. I decided to go with this one because it gives it more accuracy and more defense. Since I'm anti-slash attack, it makes more sense. And this one adds a little extra resistance against ice, so Agrias, sorry, Team Delita is kicking your butt in this specific situation. Now, in terms of Siren, I'm going to show you what I'm doing with this. I could definitely use a little bit more to get these extra 13%. Look at all this percentage. It adds up to 25. And I think if I get her maxed, I can get maybe a little bit more evasion. I can get more accuracy, more crit. Oh, so Leona's Castle, in my opinion, the best rare card, if not one of the best cards in the entire game, because it gives you defense and spirit up 15. Very nice. Critical up for your team. Very crucial too, because again, battle of attrition. So I think maybe I could switch out the armor for the Sautelige to give him more defense or more spirit, and then go ahead and switch out to a better armor from one of my Trust Masters. I think I'm going to jump his Faith to 70 to see how often I get to stop. And of course, I would like to use Doom mechanic when I go against the tower and maybe, you know, some other deeper content, because Doom is going to be very, very important. And he's one of the units that can inflict Doom. So that's going to be very nice. But right now, I think if I'm going to go 97 Faith, then I'm going to have to truly stack up on Spirit. But the good thing about Arena is I don't actually have to go up against magic attackers. Orlando, of course, I don't need to go over to Excalibur. I'm using this crappy ring because obviously I don't have the Alexandrite ring made. So I think I'm going to go full +5 on this because it gives me some evasion. The Bravery bonus is nice because it gives him more procs and more physical damage. And of course, you know, decent accuracy. And I think that's what I'm really using this ring for. But maybe in the future I will switch it to the hat next week when I farm the full 63 copies of this. I've been pretty lazy on the hat when it first came out, but now I'm going to go back and get this because I think I do want Orlando to be more of a dodger of sorts. And if he does take damage, then maybe I'll switch him to anti-slashing as well. And I decided to stack up on accuracy because I don't fear those ninjas at all. In fact, I'm actually going after those ninjas because they're easy kills now. So, of course, Odin, I don't need to go over because I'm just doing everything in Man-Eater. So he's going to be one of those damagers. But honestly, he doesn't really use the bell. As you can see, I almost have it max too. He doesn't really use the bell in Arena, which is a shame. I want him to because he really hungers for AP. And Delita solves his own AP problem with his Meditate, which is very, very synergistic and OP. But Mont, not much to go over, other than the fact that obviously very nice Trust Master, pretty much one of the top 5 in the game, I think. And then Armor of Light, I am using the barrier version, and I only have a +2. But I believe I have a +3 that is defense version. I don't know why I did that. Maybe it was just the version that I got. But nevertheless, I don't think I have enough to make a +5, which is a shame. But if the event ever comes back, I'll probably make a +5 because magic resistance is very nice. But again, I think I'm going to switch it to either the golden armor or the iron plate for extra slash resistances. Because ideally, I'm not going against magic. And if I am going against magic, he's probably going to die either way. Because he's just weak against magic. So as you can see, I have full slash. So it's only 5, 9, 12, 15. So this one's definitely not as good. However, that being said, you can increase some accuracy. You can actually increase some attack. And you can increase a little bit more evasion. And you can even go the dark resistance like I did. Because that's why I'm going after all these dark ninjas. Because they can't kill me. That's you, Venera, staring right at you, sexy butt. And yeah, Sleep Sword. I don't know if I really want to make a better version of Sleep Sword because it's really pretty much crappy item anyways because it's magic. Because I originally intended to make this for my magic users. Maybe, nah, I can't, because look at this, how low this attack is. So maybe I should get a, nah, I think this magic is fine. I'm not really sure how to really build this blade. I just use it for the sleep granted actually. And as you see, earlier it did proc once, and that's, for me, that's good enough. Obviously, Vow of Love, I need to really max this. I'm still a little work to do here. But as soon as I can max it, it's going to be definitely. So I think this team is pretty solid for where I'm standing in terms of as a free-to-play player and in terms of where I need to be in terms of Arena. Hovering roughly, by the end of the week though, I would definitely drop to probably 10K or greater because it's very hard to maintain this level of highness with this team, most likely, because my equipment just isn't up to par in my opinion. So we'll see what happens. We'll see. Maybe my goal is try to get less to 10K this week. But I'll keep you guys up to date. I think the strategy, again, is very sound. Go for a specific targeting audience and defense, and you shouldn't have any issues winning. Remember, time is your most valuable resource. Use it wisely. As always, take care of yourself, all your loved ones. Nashtater and his family out. Peace.